Hi everybody, this is Spath coming to you on the 11th of February, a rainy day in Maryland, and just sat down at the table a couple of minutes ago with $35. Happened to win a pot here. I'm going to throw this away. Looks like Phillies fan in blue, and the guitar is also going to be in blue here. Those are people that are in the PPI group. If you want to download the site, you too can see. And you should be able to see the tables now. There's a 2-minute delay on this, but you can see Phillies fan in blue, and you can see guitar in blue, or part of the group. Now, we're playing six-handed here. One guy is sitting out, so I'm going to go ahead, since I'm in early position. We're playing kind of short-handed here. I can't limp with that hand. Get a call, loose call there from Phillies fan. If he's got pocket deuces or something like that, he's apt to call. Let's hope he doesn't have apt deuces here. Looks like he doesn't. Just fine with me. I told Pat, which is a Phillies fan, that I would be streaming this afternoon at 4 o'clock. It's just a little past 4. It took a little time to get back in the rain from the mall today. This is going to be an easy fold, even though this was straddle here, which means it could be any two cards. My cards aren't good. I'm going to be out of position. I don't know what anybody else is going to do here. Looks like this gentleman who didn't play is now going to time out. And fold it up. Good reason. Trying to see in this chat here why I'm not. No. Looks like Posse might be in the house too. Not sure. Hopefully this table will stay up long enough to record a session. Like I said, today I wanted to start with a moderate stack. Now you can start with a lot more money. I started with 35. The goal is to get to 70. You want to double up. We're not going to play a lot of hands, but the hands we play, we're going to play aggressively. When you're playing six-handed, usually you're playing five-handed because somebody's either sitting out or coming or going. And I forgot to get the link for the Twitch TV to put into the chat. Let me see if I put Twitch in. No, oh, there it is. And now I got the link I can copy and I can paste. For a quarter, I'll see this flop. He raises, I throw it away. And I was hoping for 2 threes. Did not, I don't know why, it did not copy. Let me try it one more time. There it is. There's Alf Katera, old friend of mine from a long way back. He got one of those emails that people been ranting and raving about, and tournament directors have been trying to blow the knees off of us here at 6-4 Spades for their other site. Don't listen to any of that nonsense. Katera goes back maybe 3, 4, 5 different sites on some of the email lists I've had. Just worry about 6-4 spades and those people that are throwing stones about other sites. And you know the one I'm referring to, that where everybody came from. Just let them do whatever they're going to do over there, and don't believe the spin that people are putting out into the universe. That's only because they want to create something for themselves. They'll make up lies, they'll do anything just to get all the players that came over here that are under other affiliates and us back under them, and they're so bitter. They had the chance to move. They chose to stick it out. Don't listen to the lies coming from them. Everything that we're doing for our folks is on our promo. Register with PPI Posse. See what we can offer you other than the matching bonuses of 100% of 3 times to $1,000 by the site. Contact us about other items such as rakeback. Contact us about a free roll for our players. Contact us about being an affiliate. Just Spath@spath.com. If you got an account, you're going to have to live with the affiliate you got. Hopefully they'll take care of you. If you don't, then please consider using PPI Posse. If there's somebody in your family or other friends that are going to join and they don't like the affiliate you're under, have them use ours. If they like it, have them use theirs. We just want to build up the traffic, but we certainly appreciate your consideration of us. Don't get 2 accounts. You get caught doing that, you're going to lose both accounts. Simple as that. Just wondering if Pat found his way in yet. No. Oh, folded the king 5 as I should. 2 kings come rolling off. Don't be results oriented. You made the right call. I made the right call with dodging king 5 and throwing it in the damn trash. You know, you can't expect 2 kings to come up, and if one comes off, you're in trouble. Hey, get Tara. Alpha's in here. Alf, what part of Spain are you from again? So I can give everybody a shout out. And what are you doing these days? God, I don't know. Alf, do we go back to Victory Poker? Do we go back to TNT Dynamite Poker? How far back do we go playing on these sites? And thanks for getting in touch with me recently. Oh, look at that. I wouldn't have made no money anyhow. So Alpha's watching. Again, the blue signifies people that are in our PPI Posse group. Nice raise here from fairly early position. I would think that he's got at least ace-10 suited, ace-jack, king-queen, maybe even pocket 7s. Those are the kind of hands I will put Pat on in this situation. I'm not going to call a dollar out of position with 4-8. Now he 375. He should be betting close to $3 here. That's not a good bet, Pat. I would come over the top of you there. So I'm going to think he had the ace-jack in that situation, or the king-queen, and he just let out that little bit of bet. Let's see if he could take it down. Hopefully he'll come in and he'll tell us what he had. He is not in the house yet. I'm definitely will come in unless this guy makes it $1.75. I'm not going to waste $1.50 for 2 outs. Even though he's very loose and he's an all-in fool. Sometimes he just goes crazy and just goes all in. But he's got enough money for me to set mine. But again, 7.5 to 1, I'm not getting the odds paying $1.50 or whatever he's paying there. And this is, I'm on the button, and he's made a real bad raise here. I'm going to fold this, but normally, again, this is like a suited ace or a mid pair. He'll tell us when the hand is over probably because he's in here on chat, but we're on a delay. So let's just see what he has. Some people will do that with a 9-10 suited, sure, but ace suited, mid pair, king queen, king jack suited, those are the kind of hands I would put him on here. Let's see if you get a fold there. All right, ace-9 is not a good hand, but if I'm first, I got to raise with it. And I'm going to go the full pot. I asked Alf Katira what he had in that hand. See if he'll share that information with us. Nah, it's not a good flop for me. It's not the worst flop I've ever seen. I'm going to go 3/4 of the pot, kind of a continuation bet, and try to get both of them out. And I did. Gutierrez from Madrid. No, Gutierrez, you have to post in the chat in the Twitch, not at the table. Those people aren't here, and only you and several other people. And I'll throw that away. That was suited there. Even though it's only 3% better, I probably would have raised it to 3 times the big blind. I don't know if Ryan's in the house or not, but if he is, if you say something in chat, I'd appreciate it. Big bet there from Phillies fan. Probably hit that queen. Ace King is definitely a pot-sized bet, but because I'm in early position, I like to make it a little bit bigger, so I go to $2 here. Sure, I want 6-6 calling me. Sure, I want 10 jack suited calling me. Do I want them to hit? Hell no. It's okay. Somebody's got to pay for my blinds, and might as well be them. 10 jack and the big blind. I'm glad we're 15 minutes in. We haven't broken the table. That's a good sign. I'd like to see this flop. I do. It's not the worst flop, but the double belly buster here, so I'm going to bet half the pot. A 9 or a king gives me a straight. That's a double belly buster. It's the same as an open-ended straight. 8 outs times 4 is a 32% chance of coming in. That's not a good card there. I'm going to go ahead and try to win it right here with 3/4 pop, and I still got 8 outs, which is times 2, which is a 16% chance. So I really want the fold here. I don't want the call. And he's not going nowhere, so I'm not going anywhere. I can't put no more money in. He's going to call me down with what? Oh, snap. Maybe I could have won that puppy. One more bullet. Yes, anytime I have an ace for a quarter, I'll do it. That's the reason why. And there might be a draw here, so I'm going to go ahead and bet it. I think they'll think I have the 10 here more than anything. I would rather have had 7 of clubs than giving somebody else the flush. Can I get paid off? Let's see what he had, folks. Wait a minute. He had King 10. He had the 10. Oh, Philly fan must be having a problem. He can't play and he can't get in his Twitch stream, so he must be having a internet problem. Good boy. No, not from early position, folks. That's just not the hand that you want to play short-handed, where it's pretty aggressive and people are putting on your wider range of hands. It's just not a hand that you want to mix up with. Some people, they just treat that like it was ace-queen and they fire away thinking that, you know, they got the ace and they're the best. But I'm not that fella. I'm not your guy. Not saying you can't do it, but you better have some very good post-flop skills. That's the most important thing. Started at 35. The goal was to get to 70. Playing smart poker, but you can lose it all in one hand. So don't get all excited. See, remember I told you before, when you're at one of these 6-player tables, there's always somebody sitting out, coming, going, or something happens. So always treat it as almost like a 5-player table. He likes to raise here. See, he is a very predictable person. The all-in fool. When I say all-in fool, it's because a lot of times he'll just donk money. He just go all in every hand, boom, 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 boom. And he's got two stars already, so he plays a lot of hands. That's what those stars indicate. How many hands, how many raked pots you've been in. Pat's back with a vengeance here. He raised it up. Let's see if he got into the chat too. No. You've been asking me for 2 days when I'm going to stream again, and here I am streaming, and he's not in here, or at least he's not showing up. Once again, if you come to 4 or 6 spades, the cash table action is building. We appreciate if you consider using the bonus code PPI Posse as your code. Join our group. We're going to have a nice couple of free rolls for you, probably late this month or early March. You can talk to us about other benefits from being in our group. We won't broadcast them here. It's none of some of the other people's business anymore. Another bad card on the button. Now I can raise here if I was first in, but I know that Phillies fan likes to defend, so I probably wouldn't have done it here with this wide of a hand. King 10, sure I would have. King 9 suited, yeah, I would have. But when Alf comes in for a 3 times the big blind raise, which is proper here. Remember before he limped, the guy made it 50, he made it $1, which was a really poor bet. Now he makes the proper bet. And Philly fan is once again out. He must be still celebrating the Eagles win. Here again, he's limping with that 50-cent raise. And there's a legitimate bet. So this guy don't usually do this. So now you have to put him on like ace, king, ace, queen, or a pair of eights or something like that. He's got what he considers is the most legitimate hand he's had all day. Because he don't do this. He signals when he has a hand and he signals when he doesn't have a hand. Earlier, Katera, when he raised 50 cents and he won that pot, he had king 9 clubs. Remember, there was a 9XX that hit the board, so he did hit top pair and he had a pretty good kicker. But he did that min raise thing that if I was coaching him right now, I'd slap his hand and say, stop doing the min raise. You're letting too many people get in the pot. I saw him playing, I think it was a 50-cent $1 PLO last night. Correct me if I'm wrong, Alf. Tell me how you, or this morning, tell me how you did. I know it was a higher level. Anybody that's on the rail that's watching this, I can't see it from right here, but I'm sure we have some viewers on the rail. Just click on where it says Positive Poker Insiders inside the chat there. Give us a follow. And if you hit the subscribe button there, or it'll send you an email every time we go live, you can join us on the stream. If you miss out, we'll put this up on YouTube later today. It'll be up on Positive Poker Insiders on YouTube. We got over 300 videos up there. A lot of training videos. I try to mix in not only a stream, but some poker education along the way. Point out the faults of others and myself. We all make mistakes at the table. Mike Carroll says it best: the person that makes the least amount of mistakes, the person that capitalizes on those mistakes, is the person that will come out a winner. This is an easy fold for me. It's hard for a calling station here to fold. He's trying to find a reason right now to play, not a reason not to play. See? Predictability is something that you can identify in a game of poker. It's your job to identify the type and style that your opponents are playing. If they're tight, if they're loose, if they like to go in with any 2 suited cards, like Katera showed us a little while ago with king 9 suited, not a hand that I would personally play unless I was on the button. Okay, Katera gave him a free card. He gave him another one. Now 2 checks from him means he missed completely. That should have been a fire right there. Katera put a icon up in the chat where he's smacking his head. I still think that if this guy does not bet here, Katera bets 250, he wins the pot. Although ace high could definitely pull his pot. You being results oriented, Katera. You got lucky hitting the 9 as a top card. Don't be results oriented. You did good on it. Yeah, you got lucky. 2-4 against ace 9. There's the ace 9. I told you he was trying to talk himself in with a 2-4. And we got the red ladies. I think if he goes 150, I'm going to go 5. If he goes 150, I'm going to go 5. Oh, Katera says he did really good in the PLO. He lost 100 the very first hand, though. I'm glad he came back. Yes, I will go all in against him right there. And I'll do 12 right here. And I think he pushed with 9s or 10s. I think kings or aces, he would have come over me. I can't put him on that 7. He could have ace 7 suited and I'm dead, but I don't think so. I probably was right. Now I got the button. If I'm first, I'm raising. If somebody else is raising, I'm out of the sand. Yep. Good raise. 3 times a big blind. %90 of the time, Pat's folding to that raise right there. And that's a fold. For all you football fans out there, we got no football. It's Sunday. Oh my God. Everybody's jonesing again. We have to wait a year. But pitchers and catchers showed up at spring training. Yes, baseball is on its way. The world champion New York Yankees will take the field soon. If they only can get past Houston this year. Easy fold with king 9. Nope, Katera. It isn't suited, but it's an easy fold. That's a shitty, excuse me, it's a crappy bet. 75 cents of $3. Nobody's gonna leave. This should, oops. Now that might have hit flop, turn, boom. No, he didn't hit anything. And that guy had a 5. We got to see what this is. Okay, hang on just a second, folks. You probably gonna mess up the screen here a little bit, but I gotta go look and see what he actually had. Ace 4 offsuit. Ace 4 offsuit. That hand, this man had here. Very weak. So if I were to make a note on him, I would go up. I would edit note, come down here and say Ace 4 offsuit 4 free. Well, raise MP middle position. Just to give me an idea of what kind of cards he's playing. I don't see Pat yet in the stream. That's an easy folding hand. Ooh. It's BYOB. You would have, I mean, let's see if he shows the cards again. Hang on a minute. Yeah, it was King 4 for, this guy had King 4. He would have called, but when Gutierrez in a small blind, when you have it in the end, it's BYOB. It's bring your own bet. You don't expect your opponent to bet. If you bet something, they can try to steal it from you, bluff it, or something. I mean, the way he was doing it, he was trying to get him to make a bet, but guys like that sometimes just take the free check. Now it's 50 and the 250. I'm getting 5 to 1. Normally I need 5 to 1 from this position, because these are so terrible. I'm not even going to put it in there. Normally out of the blinds I need 5 to 1, not 4 to 1, not 3 to 1, at least 5 to 1. But if this would have been 5-6, 5-7, Queen 9, Queen 8 suit or something, I would have definitely paid the 50 cents. But those two cards don't make straights. They don't make flushes that easy. So forget about it. That's 50 cents. That's 2 small blinds I can pay for in the future. This is not a bad hand. Actually, this is not a bad hand. Now, if somebody makes it $1.50, $1.75, this is going in the trash because I'm out of position. and it's really not great. Against him, since this guy is a station, I'm going to just limp and see what he does. Okay. Alright, now I know what I can do to him the next time, and I'm in that situation, I have good cards. Again, for every action, there's a reaction. If you don't notice, if you don't like, when you make a play, you're asking a question. And when you get an answer, like I got an answer then from my limp, then you got to take note of it. And then you got to use that as an edge for you moving forward. That's really good information to know. So if I wanted to go in here again, I would 8, 9 ahead. I would right click and I would put a thing and say SB versus BB limp erase, and then I would know about that the next time I play. Give me a break, teach Tom things at the same time. Have to go to bed very soon. No breaks. Forget that. No. I ain't giving you any breaks. I told everybody how great you were. You get no breaks. Now go to bed though. You probably have to go to work tomorrow. What do you do, man? I'm just glad that you're enjoying the site and that you're winning. I'm pretty sure you're winning. Ooh. He's covering his bet here. A lot of people bluff when they do that. It's not out of the realm. He has something like ace-3 here. This guy's taking a lot of time. He's going to take another 45 seconds in the tank to see what he wants to do. If he had a flush, I'd call, even though the full house is possible. Nope. Sometimes people take time like that because they want the person to show them the hand as well. Show them how bad a fold they did or something like that. Hey, it's Henriette in the house. Hi, Spike. How are you? Henry, by the way, only you, Chrissy, Hojo, and myself so far from the Bully Rock squad here in Maryland have signed up. So we got to get some more people to download. Otherwise, we can't get you that free roll that we wanted to do for the Bully Rock crowd. Hope you're enjoying the site. Hey Harry, I can't talk to you right now. I'm streaming live on Twitch TV. Alright, I'm sorry, but I'll be done probably another 30-45 minutes. Okay. Well, okay. The PayPal thing on 6-4 spades is working, so you can do it. No. So try that first. All right, because that way you get a bigger bonus. You can get up to, if you do 500 or 1,000, you get, it's much better to have that recorded under you. All right, bye-bye. That's Harry Subman 12. Guitar is doing some boring office work. Early position, throw it away. Telling Guitar to get some sleep now. You have an office job, but get some sleep now. Hit the sit out next big blind or something and take your money and enjoy the restful sleep. And go to work, come back, you can always play tomorrow. There's another limp bad bet here. Nice bet here by Pat. Get out of the way real quick. Ooh, ooh, ooh. He does. This is pocket fives. This is king queen. This is ace nine suited. He can't get out. He can't help himself. If he had something bigger, he would have re-rose there. So Pat, this is going to be a check, and Pat's going to go the 9 or 7, my opinion. He only goes 5, which is not the best thing to do there. Now let's see if he checks. So Pat's talking ace queen, ace king here, and going to fold it. Yeah, I think maybe. I think his check gave it away. Gave the hand away. Got a story this month in Ante Up magazine. If you go there, you can go online to anteupmagazine.com. You'll see my story. It's about don't bluff a calling station. Waste of time and money. Yeah, he just won one. So he's trying to figure out if he needs, yeah, he's got another hand. Mix it up. He's got to mix it up. See if Katera has a hand, or if he just had something weak like an ace 10, king jack, and he was just seeing if he could steal. Oh, if he had king jack, he's happy. This should be around $7. A 6, okay. Nope, he didn't have king jack. Again, started with 35. The goal was to get to 70 before this session was over. Katera is very active. I would say he's loose aggressive, folks. From the hands that he showed and his aggressiveness with the raising. And of course he's winning money that way. That's a good style to play, sometimes at a short table like this. And for those of you, if you were getting rake back or something, it makes for an excellent way to build up points and receive rake back at any site when you're playing or multi-tabling and playing 6-player tables. You get to the bonus a lot faster. You have to realize when you're at a 6-player table, people are playing a wider range of hands. It's more aggressive, and you just can't sit there and be super tight, because when you do play, you're not going to get the action you want. He's taking over being the action fool now. Nah. Hard to tell who's in the house here, and on the Twitch TV, the Twitch software is not working where I can see who's in. So I noticed that Henry was in a little while ago, Spike 9999. Anybody else that has come in and is watching, if you just wouldn't mind in chat saying something, and if you're on the rail watching, just click on follow the Positive Poker Insiders, which is in red there, and just follow us, and then you can do something in chat as well. I want to try one of these commands that we were working on before. There is the YouTube channel that if anybody wants to go to and bookmark it, you can subscribe there free. We've got over 300 videos, instructional videos, heads up play, short table play, single tables, multi-play table tournaments, cash table, 6-player, 4-player, 9-player, 10-player. Pick your poison. Watch a few, listen to me talk, and then soon after that, when you're playing, use the stop button to see if you can guess what I'm going to do or what I'm going to say, and see if we're on the same wavelength or what I'm missing or what you're thinking about. It's a good way to practice for free. Again, in the big blind, not a bad hand. A limp from Katera, I'll definitely see the flop. I'll go for a check raise here. And that wasn't what I wanted. He stays, I'm beat. beat. So I backfired myself there with going for the check raise, and he didn't bite. And then a king come off, one of the worst cards that come off, hurting my hand. We're now been live for about 40 minutes. Hopefully we can take it to 20 more minutes, 1 hour. I like to keep these streams to an hour. A lot of people don't have time for the 2-hour streams that I was doing before. Oh, on the button with the ace. First in is a raise. Somebody raised before me. It's in the trash. It's in the trash. All right. Just asking people in the house where they're from. Yours in Spain. Oops, hit the wrong button there. Let me just. Okay. King 4. That king did help him. There's another easy fold. Oh. Well, I've been stuck in the, I like to say, I got on the 3rd floor with $35 and I'm up on the 5th floor. I was up to the 6th floor, 60 something, down into the 5th floor. I need to get back up to the 7th floor to make my goal. But, you know, sometimes if you fall short of your goal, it's okay. Lofty to double up in 1 hour. It's, you know, for me that would be $35 an hour rate. That's a hell of a rate. But that's what my goal is. I might get more, I might get less. What I'm gonna prevent is, hopefully I don't get a hand where I lose it all, but that's possible. He says he stayed all the way and hit a 3. Pat, Phillies fan is gone. Ace of Faustun is in. See if he can wait 2 hands. See? You can tell somebody that's impatient. He could have waited 2 hands. He was impatient. He posted. Tells you a little bit about him. He came only with 1750. Tells you a little bit about him. So you have to look for all the little signs. If they happen to have, you know, where they're from or something like that, Spain tells you a little bit about the style of play. You know, from Europe or from Asia or from United States. And, you know, there's different styles in different countries, and most Eastern European and Asian are very, very aggressive. This is an easy call or fold, depending on him. Yeah. So we're gonna have the backdoor flush draw with a 7, and if an ace came, I'd have aces and 7s. It's a good hand to have, but it's also dangerous if you're up against ace king. Your ace comes, since then you got a bigger 2 pair you got to worry about. $6 bet. So he might have had 9-10 and the 6 gave him the straight. He bet it that way. Got to look at the texture of the board and see how did that card help. He's raising every time from this position. I don't think he's got great stuff, but I got to wait till I have a better hand. What do I think he has here? Queen Jack. Maybe King Queen. Gone. And this guy don't have any money behind. Always look at the bet and then see how much behind they have. Is it worth it to stay in there against somebody that doesn't have much money? You don't get implied odds. So if you're looking for something to help your hand, you got to remember that. Henry, you're being quiet today. Spike, how things going? I noticed you haven't played that much this week, but and how did you do Tuesday or Thursday night in the league? We got a local league here on Bully Rock, the community that I live on. They got about 40, 50 players that they get together every week and have some games. They chart it based on where you finished, and you get points, and at the end of 17 weeks, they crown a winner. It's pretty nice. Next Sunday, I'll be teaching them over at the clubhouse. We have Tara's going to bed, and I'll be doing a clinic for 19 of them that are coming over, and we're talking about position, we're talking about check raising, and we're talking about bluffing. Tara's gone. Seat is open for somebody. Thank you, Alf. And I'll just throw that piece of garbage away. If that was 4-6, I would have called him. If I had a chance to flop a straight or something like that, or an open-ender, I would have put that hand I have, like this hand here. It's just, don't waste your money. You're going to get a hand 30 seconds later. Why? That's why a lot of people at multi-table play 3 and 4 of these tables at once, because they can just throw away bad hands and just concentrate on the good ones. We've been live for over 47 minutes. Another piece of crap on the button. He's been raising 175. Remember, he can't have hands every time. That's just his MO. But I can't do anything against him. There's a nice all in here. This pretty. I think 9s, ace, jack, or higher. I think he's a gambler. He might take him on. Nope. Again, when registering a new account, 6-4 Spades, we appreciate it if you consider using PPI Posse. It's at the top of the screen, going across on the scroll. All of a sudden, you get a hand like this, and you say, "Oh, I got a good hand." This still allows a hand. We're playing 5-handed. Still allows a hand. It's a trouble hand. If you don't want to get in trouble, don't play it. We're going to go around the table 1, 2 more times and call it a session. So I've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 hands, unless somebody else comes in here. See that trouble hand? Look at it. Look at that garbage out there. Yeah, 3 jacks against anybody that has 1 spade. 10 of spades. Oh. cards. I like them, but not this time. Oh, give me those 3-4 back. I play them from that position a lot of time. Hey, it's LOL Xanax in the house. How you doing, bud? That's row I. Let's see. Let's just try and steal this with the second pair. He doesn't seem to bet much. He's calling still. Let's see if he'll go a little bit more now. No. All right. We're just going to go to the big blind like I said, so we got 2 more hands. This is not one of them. And we start with 35, we go up to 58, so we didn't make the 70, but we made what? $23 for the hour so far. Surprised nobody else has sat down, but that's okay. Glad to be bringing you this video today live with a 2-minute delay. Again, if you join us on the site, PPI Posse is the bonus code to use. If you email me, alspath@alspath.com, that's my name, ALSPATH. We'll put you in the running. Ooh, a full boat, a full boat. He hit one, and he took his money. So this is going to be the last hand. We'll go pot. Well, we finished at $59, so that's a $24 win. And I want to thank everybody for watching this today, and tell your friends and your poker family to come on into 6-4 Spades. It's growing every day, and we'd appreciate you considering using the PPI Posse code. I'm Al Spath. It's Sunday. It's raining in Maryland, and we hope to see you soon. Take care, everybody.